Hey everybody, welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between, if you like being creative and crafty, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. This is the very first of my new series called Monday Motif Mania. I found a book in my collection that has 144 different motifs to try, and that's what I'm going to do. So each Monday I'm going to try a new one, and then I'm going to do a tutorial on how it works up and give you my thoughts on it. So here you go. Here's the first one. I'm calling this one the Tricky Triangle. And the reason I'm calling it that is because it was a little bit of a challenge. There is no repeat row on this. It's only 6 rounds, but there's no repeat per row. I'll explain that more, but let's get going on the Tricky Triangle. You're going to see that I have 2 water glasses sitting here. I have a makeshift recording studio here. I am in my camper, so bear with me on that. But I'm starting with the magic ring. Okay, now you can also start with crocheting a chain of 4 and then slip stitching into the first chain and making a circle that way, but I started with the magic circle. Inside the magic circle, you're going to go ahead and put 12 single crochets. All right, I'll show you 3, and then you go ahead and finish your 12. So there's 3. Go on all the way around until you get to 12, and I'll meet you back here once I get that done. All right, that's 11 and 12. Okay, once you're done, make sure they're all shaped or facing the same way, and then go ahead and pull your string tight and slip stitch into your very first single crochet. That completes round 1. Of course, you should have 12 stitches, and that is your base circle. You can pull it tighter if you want. I'm leaving mine a little bit loose and I'll tighten it later. But for right now, here we go. 12 single crochets inside the circle. Now you're going to chain, let me read, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is going to count as your first double crochet. And then right back into the same stitch where you did this, you're going to do a double crochet. So that counts as 2 double crochets in this first stitch right here. Okay. So the next thing is we're going to chain 2, skip 1, and then 2 double in the next. Okay. Chain 2, skip 1, and 2 double crochets in the next. 1 and 2. We're going to go ahead and do that in every other one around here. So this is the only row. I fibbed a little bit. I told you there's no repeat. There's this repeat on this one, and that's just about it. So 2 double crochets, chain 2, skip 1, 2 double crochets. We're going to do this all the way around, so go ahead, finish it all the way around. When you're done, you should have 6 sets of 2 double crochets, okay? So meet me back here when you're done. All right, I'm here at the last part. I have 6 sets of the double crochets, and I'm going to do a half double instead of a slip stitch in the top of that chain 3 that I started with. And this is going to end row 2. There you go. So that's how it should look for round 2. Again, I'm trying to hide my tail, but there it is. Okay, pay close attention here because here's where the Tricky Triangle gets its name. So I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. Again, this counts as your first double crochet. And then I'm going to put another double crochet right back into the same stitch I just sealed that last row on. So there you go. 1 set of double crochets right there. Now, here we go. We're going to chain 2, and then in the next chain 2 space, I'm just going to put a single crochet. So here's chain 2 and single crochet. And again, we can't just keep doing that all the way around because that's not how this works. So for this next part, I'm going to do hold on, I got to look at the, all right, after consulting my notes, I chained 2 after I did that 1 single crochet in that chain 2. Chain 2, and then in this next chain 2 space, we're going to go ahead and put 2 double crochet. Then we're going to chain 3 and do 2 more double crochet. This is forming your corner. 1, 2, 3, come on. Right back into the same chain 2 space right here. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 more double crochets. That's 1. My yarn's fighting me here. And then that's 2. So this is how we're starting to look. In the first chain 2 space is 1 single crochet, then you chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. After we do what is going to be the first point, we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do 1 single crochet in this chain 2 space, and we're going to chain 2. And then we're going back to 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet. So right in here, 2 double crochet. Got my tail in the way. Let's get that tail out of the way, shall we? Okay. That's 1. Here's the second one. Chain 3. I'm not sure I love this hook. I might change my hook. And then 2 more double crochet. I think for the next set of stitches you will see a new crochet hook because I don't love this one. All right. After this second crochet or second double crochet, again chain 2, and you're going to put a single crochet right here. Okay, so hold on to that while I switch my. To finish up round 3, we're going to chain 2, 2 double crochet in this chain 2 space. Chain 1 and then slip stitch into here, which was the first. There we go. So that's how we're starting to look right now. Actually starting to look like a triangle. So this is where we're going to change our colors. So grab your next color and meet me back here. Go ahead and pull your next color in, get it nice and tight here, and then chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet, and then you're going to go right back in and do another double crochet. That counts as your 2. After you do that, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to put 2 double crochet in the next chain 2 space. One, 2. After you do that, you're going to chain 1. Let me read right here. 2 double crochet in the next chain, chain 1, and do 2 double crochet in the next. So you're only chaining 1 in between here, and then you're putting 2 double crochets in here. Like I said, it's the tricky triangle because if we were just repeating it, we would have chained 2, but we're not. So here's how it's starting to look. You've got 2, chain 2, 2, chain 1, 2. Now we're heading up to the other point. So we're going to chain 2. We're going to do 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 more double crochet. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more. And again, you're going to see how this makes one of the points, okay? Set that there, and you can see now we're really starting to see a triangle forming right here. Similar to the other side, we're going to chain 2 here, put 2 double crochet in this chain 2 space. Then we're going to chain 1, put 2 double crochet in this space. And then we're going to repeat what we did up here at this corner. So we're going to chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 3, 2 double crochet right in here. Chain 3, push it over a little bit, and then chain or 2 double crochet here to finish this up. And you can see, here we go. I like the contrast in the colors. That's nice. Now we're going to chain 2. We're going to go in here and do 2 double crochets in this chain space. 1, 2. Then we're going to chain 1. And we're going to do 2 double crochets and a chain 1 in here. 1, 2, chain 1, and we're going to join with a half double right here. All right, so that is the end of round 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, let's get on with round 5. There's only 6 rounds, but each one really keeps you guessing. That's why it's the tricky triangle. All right, now we're going to chain 3. Counts as your first double crochet. We're going right back into that spot where we just slip stitched or half doubled, I'm sorry. After we do that second one, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to put 2 doubles right in here in the next chain space. 1 and then 2. We're going to chain 2, and I'm going to put a half double in this chain 1 space. And then after I do the half double, I'm going to chain 1. Nope, 2. I'm going to chain 2 and put 2 half doubles in this one. 1, 2. Chain 2 doubles in the next chain. Chain 2. And again, we're at the corner. So I'm going to do the 2 half doubles. Chain 3. Come on. Boy. 3. Push it over. And then do the 2 half doubles. We're getting there, everybody. We are definitely getting there with our triangle. Going to chain 2 after that. 2 half doubles in here. I'm going to chain 2, put a half double in that chain 1. After the half double, I'm going to chain 2, 2 double crochets in here. We're going to chain 2, and here we are at the corner. So it's 2 double crochets, chain 3, and 2 more right here in this corner. Let me get that hair out of there. Come on, there we go. All right. 1 and 2. There we go. After I do this part, now where am I? Come on, da 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 da. I'm going to come into the home stretch here. So I'm chaining 2 double crochets, chain 2, half double. Sorry about that. Something fell across the camper. Chain 2. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 3, and then I'm going to join it in the last space right here with our first chain. All right, we're in the home stretch. Here we go. So what we're going to be doing pretty much on this last one is we're just putting a row of single crochet along the whole outside. Okay. So I'm going to chain one like I did. Single crochet in the same one that I just did. Then I'm going to do 2 single crochets in the next chain 2. Single crochet, single crochet, 2 single crochets in the next. Every chain space gets 2 and every other stitch gets a single crochet. That's how this whole row is going to go. And I can only say that confidently after this being the 3rd time I've made this. So again, the tricky triangle makes you pay attention for sure. Okay, we're going to go in here with a single, in here with a single, 2 singles here, in here with a single, in here with a single, 2 singles here. Get that hair out of there. Boy, where am I getting all this hair from? Single in here. Single here. 2 singles in the chain. We're on the final side, I believe. 2 singles in the chain. Again, 1 in here. 1 in here. 2 in here. 1, 2, 2. Sorry. Just so that you know, my brain says that every single time I say I'm counting and I say the number 2. So I do spare you of doing that every time, but my brain says it. All right. Coming up on the final one, we're going to do 1 here. And we're leaving out the last 2, and I'm just joining this right here. And we're done. I'm going to snip it off. We are all set with that, and here you go. There it is, all finished and complete. Tails are tucked, and we have a tricky triangle for number 1 of our Monday Motif Mania. Remember, everybody, come on back every Monday for a new one, and always be happy, be kind, and be creative.